Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about the soul number. Now, do you have something deep down that you don't really share with a whole lot of people? If you feel like you're leading a double life, this might be your soul drive number. Your soul number is that heart's desire, your inner drive. So we're going to talk about what that means, why it's important, and how to find that number. But first, please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and hit that bell too so you don't miss any future uploads. So what exactly is the soul number? The soul number, like I said, is your inner drive. This is something that you hold deep down and maybe even subconsciously that you may or may not be aware of. So this is something where you want to move in that direction, but you don't know why. This is something where you want to have certain things in life and you may not know why. So this is something where you want to push forward and strive to. This is like your dream life. This is your dream job. This is your dream family. So whatever your soul number is, this is like the inner drive. So this will be, as it relates to some of the other numbers, like the life path. Whatever your life path number is, let's align it with your heart's desire. If you have ever interviewed for a job, if you've ever heard the term motivational fit, this is what that would be. So the motivational fit in a career would be like, would this satisfy you? Is this something that you can do long term? So in terms of a job, the motivational fit is like your heart's desire. Do you really want to do this? So how we find our motivational fit in life, our heart's desire number, is you take the full name on your birth certificate, first, middle, and last, but you only take the vowels. So I'm going to throw up a chart to show you how to translate letters of your name into numbers for numerology. It'll just go right down the alphabet 1 through 9. So assign each letter of your name a number. So here's an example. We're going to take Emma Stone. You can recognize her from Spider-Man, Cruella, The Help. We're going to take Emily Jean Stone. Flip the vowels to the top and only add up the vowels, and they come out to 38. Now keep in mind that Emily has a Y in her name. Is the Y a vowel or a consonant in this case? So my rule of thumb for a vowel is I kind of look to the surrounding letters to see how the Y is used. So in Emily's case, it's next to a consonant and it has an E sound. So Emily acts as a vowel. So I'm going to count that as a vowel. That's a 7. So in other cases, for a name like Yusuf, the U sound next to a vowel acts as a consonant. So in Yusuf, I would make the Y a consonant sound. So like I said, it's a rule of thumb. It can be a little tricky. If you have any questions or have a Y in your name, leave it in the comments below. If you have any worry, we can figure it out together. But in Emily Jean Stone's case, the Y acts as a vowel. So I'm going to treat it as a vowel. So I'm going to add up all the vowels, and the vowels equal 38. So 38 becomes 11, and we're going to leave it at the 11 because that is a master number in this case. So what does that mean for Emma Stone? As we know, Emma Stone is an actress. If you watch our expression number, our natural ability number, she is a 5. So she is very vibrant. She moves around. Of course, her natural talents are to be a different person with every job, on a different set, at a different location. So her natural ability is to move and change all the time. So that fits. So her heart's desire is something that she wants deep, deep down. So if she is an actress that moves around a lot, how does the 11 fit? Now, we haven't really talked about master numbers, which we will. We'll have an episode about that. But an 11 is the ultimate inspirator, the inspiration aspiration number. So they kind of have a higher calling. They come with a little more challenge in life. So the 38, which turns into an 11, means that she wants to inspire people. She's an actress. She does her thing, but deep, deep down, she kind of feels meant for something. So she's going to use her public persona for a good cause. And if you do a little research, we know that she has, donated to numerous charities. So cancer research, Celebrities Union, this is Boys and Girls Club, and Worldwide Orphans Fund, and many, many others. So she wants to use her name for a good cause. So that would fit with the 11 vibe of her inner heart's desire. She really, really wants to do good, and she wants to inspire others to do good. So if your inner drive is all the vowels in your name, straight across, what is your inner drive? Let's say your inner drive is a 4. That means your inner drive is to really focus on the stability in your life. You really want to, no matter what your other numbers say, deep, deep down, you just really want that home life, the job, a stable career, food on the table. That is what a 4 represents. That's what you want deep down. Now, here's a story real quick. I was doing a reading for someone, and her inner drive and outer personality, we're going to get to the outer personality in another video, so look for that one. But they had conflicting numbers. So her outer personality was a 5. So what do we know about a 5? It's the free spirit. It's the mover. They want change. They want travel. They want adventure. So her outer persona, what she presents to people, is the free spirit. But her inner drive was an 8. And I was looking at her chart and was like, these are really conflicting things. But once I got to talking about her, it all made sense. So after talking with her, she was the type of person to say, I just want to retire. I want to move to Ireland and live off grid. I want to disappear. I want to just sell everything and get out of here. And that's the 5. That's the presentation. That's the show. But when I told her about the 8, she really took pride in her education. She really took pride in the master's degree she got. She took pride in being in the job she had. She took pride in being the breadwinner of the family. She took pride in, she was on call all the time, like answering the phone for her team. So although she says she wants to just throw it all away and retire and disappear, her heart's desire won't let her. I said, you're not going anywhere because you're an 8. Inner drive as an 8. So that means you do take pride in your accomplishments. You do want to advance in a career. You do want to be the breadwinner. So that is what the inner drive is. So even though you have conflicting answers, your inner drive is what your motivational fit is. It is what your heart's desire is. So keep that in mind. And again, after you add up all your vowels, go to the Know Your Number series, find your number in the positive traits and challenges to find the characteristics that fit your inner drive. And let me know in the comments below what that is. Let's talk about it. So my inner drive is a 6. So I am a family person at heart. You know, I do want, you know, the nice home. I love taking care of being with my family and my kids. And like I said before in my other video, my expression number is a 5. So I love to travel. I love taking my kids out in the world. We're going to travel on a big trip later this year and I can't wait. So share a little about your numbers down below. Like this video if you like this video, and click one of these links for more from Numerology Lab, and I'll see you next time.